my name is Zin. I am a part of core team member from GDSC, Universities of London, and this is our chit chat series, and I will be talking about UI and UX. From what I understand about UI and UX is that anything a human can experience can be designed. And a little bit of misunderstanding when it comes to UI and UX field is that people would say, oh, I don't know how to draw. I'm not creative or innovative enough to be a UI and UX designer. And the truth is that you won't be doing these things too much, and those are not the essential skill for you to be a good UI and UX designer. And what you actually need to be a good UI and UX designer is that you totally need to understand from the user perspective, what is your want, what is your need, what is your frustration, and standing from the other people's point of view, and you try to do your design part. And that's how you be a good UI and UX designer. And a little bit of confusion and the confusing thing about UI and UX is that, are they the same thing or are they different? We don't really have a clear cut for what is UI and what is UX. They do overlap with each other. So they are different, but yet they are the same. And so what are UI and UX designers actually do? These things that I listed down are more of the specialized field under UI and UX, including the research team. The research team will be trying to understand from the user perspective, like what is your behavior, what's your interaction with all these digital devices, and try to have the data that we needed as a designer. And also they will have a writer because we do not just want to include the majority of our users. We also wanted to include the minority. Basically, we wanted to include everybody. We don't want to left out anybody. And also the visual, interactive, and the motion designs are also other kinds of specialized field under UI and UX. So why UI and UX is needed? Because of the pain point. And what do you mean by the pain point? Is that the dinosaur, a very classic one that you will see, is that when you have a certain disconnection from your Wi-Fi or your internet, you are able to play this offline game, which is a very good option because not every software or application allows you to run for an offline mode. And there will also be other situations that you are stuck at a web page. Like you think that you're clicking a different button, but it's still trying to loop you back to the same page again and again and again, and it can be frustrating. And nowadays we are always seeing things as, oh, do a subscription, give us a subscription, like it is just 1 or 2 clicks away. It is easy for you to subscribe. But the moment you try to unsubscribe, it is a pain, isn't it? And also for other situations, like you're waiting for a game to launch, you waited for years and it finally launches, you still have to spend like an hour or two trying to download and install it on your device. And this thing pop up saying that your device is not supported. That is not a good design. We don't want such thing to happen. That's why UI and UX are needed. So from the UX, we will start with the UX part because this is the foundation of every software and application. Just like I said, there will be a research team doing the research based on, can be from the opponent software. Let's see what is your frustration, what's your pain point, or what is also the good point. We wanted to include that. And after gathering the data that we wanted, the information, and based on those information, we will try to draw the wireframes and prototypes. It can be on the paper, by a pen, pencil, just like the picture on the right side, and also it can be digital. And we will try to do the testing before and after launching. And if we happen to have any level of negative feedbacks or review, we will try to redesign and we will try to understand what is the user behavior. We will try to do the research, doing the wireframe, testing out redesign, if we need to do any kind of update, and these steps will be in a loop. And for the UI part is that every digital surface that contains human interaction is under UI field. What do I mean by digital surface is including your smartphone, tablet, or laptop, all the way to even the kitchen devices, like your smart fridge, smart rice cooker, smart coffee maker, anything that contain the word smart with a surface that we can try to make an interaction on that surfaces can be designed by UI and UX designers, including some animation like the pizza and the burger on the right side. These are green for a reason because my slide is green for the aesthetic element, okay? And we will try to make a prototype which is almost identical to the finished product, but it is not finished product yet. And we will use that prototype to test out. Can be a very selected user that we wanted to interview, or it can be the random user. So you might notice that the testing or the research things like that are included both in UI and UX. So in conclusion, UI is all about the look and UX is all about the function. And as I say, these two fields do overlap with each other. There is no clear cut between them because those people who do the UI also have the understanding of the UX and vice versa. And we are expecting to have more specialized view, not just UI and UX in the future, because both the technology and the design fields are growing. And this is my talk about UI and UX. And thank you for listening.